Hello and welcome to CIO News. I am Khushbu Soni, your host for the broadcast and chief editor at CIO News. This is an exclusive interview series on the topic of accelerating the digital age, an exclusive interview series with our CIOs of India. It's powered by Logitech India. And this is a recorded session and will be available on our website, that is cionews.co.in, and our CIO LinkedIn handle. It gives me immense pleasure in introducing my guest for today. He's Rajesh Vishwakarma, the Regional Head of IT at Sizzler India. Rajesh has rich experience in digital transformation and extremely innovative, and believes the vision and mission statements in an extensive virtual world and physical things that matter. He's established confidence of business over IT by managing versatile dimensions of IT at Sizzler. Rajesh, it's an absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much. Pleasure is all mine, Khushbu. Thanks a lot for inviting me for this interview. Yeah, I think that's an opportunity as well. At the same time, it is also an open platform where the people can understand that how this digital transformation is going to take a bit step forward. I think we all talked about in past years about the agenda of pandemic, right? And I think on everybody's tongue, the word has been so crammed that nobody can eliminate that word anymore, I think, in near futures. So as we are setting the new normal, right, I think we are going to talk about what is next normal.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure our viewers are going to get wonderful insights from these interviews. So really looking forward to this conversation.
Yeah.
Awesome. So my first question is, Rajesh, how important has collaboration and its platform proved to be effective when it comes to engaging with employees, vendors, and customer engagement, as for you?
It's always been the same, right? In my opinion, and from an organization perspective, it has always been the same. And it is not too much different from past to what we are doing in present. And for sure, like the future would be something different. If you ask any IT organization, any IT leader, right, then the answer will be it's very much yes, right? This has been so effective, right? The collaboration tools has also came a long way, right? If you talk about Microsoft, or you talk about Zoom, or you talk about any big player in the series of Cisco and other players. So collaboration has been a key factor in the past and also today. I would go back a bit in the past for 2-3 years ago and see that how this physical conference room looks like, okay, and what the traditional video conferencing system people used to refer. And if you go into that era, right, it was never a new concept, but people always wanted an experience where people can see the expressions, and as well as can understand them better when there is a board meetings are going on, when there are very important topics are going on. Those have been always made for the management committees. However, if you see today, the collaboration is no more a management portfolio, right? It is always available for everyone. You talk about any organization. So I would say it's very much coming back to the question, right? Straightforward. I would say every IT professional will say that collaboration platform cannot be avoided anymore, right? It is the key integrated part. It is not a differential. It is an integral part of an organization, and everybody has to adapt to the technology and use it as a perfect tool, right? So thank you.
Awesome. Very, very true and very rightly said, especially in the COVID times. We've kind of started the usage of these collaboration platforms in a much more effective way. My next question is, how is Sizzler coping up with the whole, COVID situation that we have been since the first wave and the third wave that we are in now? How
Mhm,
is
mhm,
coping up in the current pandemic, and how are you monitoring your employees in the work from home model and adhering to
mhm.
basically?
Yeah, I would say this answer I would iterate in a bit of different way and would say that, Sulzer as an organization and being, a Swiss-based headquarter, and not only Swiss-based headquarter, it does not mean in a different way for the other locations of Sulzer. But Sulzer has never been into the monitoring of employee. We have been always focusing how we can actually make the tools and the platforms available for people so that they can work effectively.
Right.
Yes, for the organization like us, manufacturing organization, the concept of work from home was never as a part of the DNA, right? It was never the part of the DNA, correct? So work from home is a next level of flexibility which we give to the employees, and at the same time, then multiple challenges comes from different directions, right? Which could be a security aspect, which could be how many work hours has been collected, right? Is that the right amount of the time has been spent on the project and the task deliverables, right?
Right.
So if we talk about one aspect of business, right, I would rather say that you have been very scalable, very prompt to this COVID situation. We were early to start, right? Not in the COVID, but before COVID. So we have been working on remote platforms and collaboration tools and engaging our customers, vendors, and even the employees, right, to adapt the technology bit early, right? We have never seen the pandemic coming in 2018, but 2019 it hit. And then, our management team has been so cooperative to really provide that scalable platforms to employ. But again, to cut short and direct to the question, right, how we are coping up, right, how we monitor the performance, right? And on those set, I would say we have a set of tools which will make sure and ensures that the security is in place on the electronic workplaces what the employees has been provisioned with. At the same time, we keep them engaged and energized with a lot of other functional activities so that we are connected with them, right? And our task deliverables never get affected. But we never try to put a tool which make monitoring more, uh, you know, um, a kind of a job where somebody is actually making a surveillance out of it, right?
Right.
But we have endpoint protections, we have data leakage prevention tools, and we have logging monitoring tools in place, which can uh, make us comfortable that the deliverables are getting in place and organizations are not getting affected when business is concerned, right? For any IT leader, the important factor is that are we really getting into the direction and helping business to deliver what they're supposed to, right? It's a normal situation or it's an abnormal situation or it's a pandemic, right? We have to always consider the all aspects and make sure that the variance will never be affecting the organization. So right set of tools,
Yeah.
providing the right workplace,
Mhm.
making sure the workplace is secure, and making sure the login and the activities are on the network in such a open wide network of plenty of opportunities and plenty of threats
Yeah.
will never get unmonitored, right?
Right.
So that's how there where the cloud players also play a very big role, right? Which makes sure that you are connected, right? You are centralized and somebody can have a console of it.
Correct.
So that's how this user is coping up. And I would say the final words on this question, right? Not to really dilute this question because it is very important that it is a very prompt decision making also makes us very effective and increases the strength of the employee that the management believes in them and they believes into the organization mission and vision.
So awesome. I think wonderful insights, Rajesh. My follow-up question on that is,
Mhm,
one of
mhm,
the key key challenges for in this whole work from home model was giving a good experience while remote working, both to employees and customers, right? So these were one of
Mhm,
the challenges for organizations to collaborate seamlessly and communicate with employees and customers to deliver, wow experience and a good experience even while remote.
mhm,
And that kind of embraces the digital transformation without compromising on the quality of the.
mhm.
So, what is your perspective on that, and how should organization approach this transformation? From a collaboration perspective, and why is it so important?
So I will slice this question a bit into a few segments, right? And would like to answer that way, right? So if we first come onto the collaboration platform, we have seen the power of collaboration
Yeah,
already, right? And it was never been dominated or never been forgotten, right, by any leader. Okay, so collaboration was always a key factor which was considered.
right,
Yes, when we add a digital word into it, right, then it makes a bit of difference.
right,
There where the organization has to really jump into an adoption mode, right? Basically, I would say for IT industries and for the business of IT, it was never ever a challenge to provide such a flexibility, scalability to the employee, because that was into their DNA already, right? They used to work from home, they used to work from anywhere, right? They need to bring their conference to their home, right? Used to work like that. So I would say the first key factor is the adoption.
right,
If we adapt fast and we are faster and better into this adoption, we
right,
make our employees and the stakeholders educated, literate on the technology, right?
right, right,
That this is a tool for the future, right? This is the tool for the to fill the gap of absence, right, of
right,
something, right, which was physically present in the past, right?
right,
Then that is the first key factor, adoption of the technology, making educated and making the technological literacy into the organization to bring it up
right,
to a level, right? And that makes the first segment is very clear that, in my perspective, it is very important that the collaboration tools and the technology should not be ignored.
right,
And that is the next normal in the coming world, right? uh, Coming back to some of the other aspects of this question, right, which you have also said that, wow factor,
yeah,
right? Okay, we need to see that, we live in a country, right, which is geographically it is not so vast, but
yeah,
still can be considered with 1.3 billion of population, right, who needs a connection,
right,
right? And in the current world, right, it is a social platform. It could be a personal and a professional, right? Right. We have never segregated the socialism in the past like this, right? But we now segregating. We talk about WhatsApp and you talk about LinkedIn, you talk about any other product like Facebook and Yammer. You can have a physical significance out of it,
yeah,
right? And there where we say the better connectivity in India is the first thing, right, which we need to fix, which we need to adapt, right, which we need to collaborate with larger players in the market like Tata Communication. You can talk about Bharti Airtel, and I would not really like to make an advertisement. However, I would like to name these renowned vendors so that, those telecom partners can have a bigger partnership along with the small townships, right? Smaller areas where our goal of our prime minister as well can be fulfilled of digital transformation.
right,
So the network connectivity makes a bigger sense,
right,
and choosing the right platform for collaboration,
yeah,
right? So it could, because there is a zoo available of such platforms.
yeah,
What should you choose? What is the fit for purpose? And
right,
if you make clear that, these two things are sorted out, then
yeah,
you can really make sure that the communication and collaboration is seamless, and you can create that wow factor.
right,
Adding a top of the cream on this brownie, I would say, uh, there are few things which we have never considered.
mhm,
But as an organization, Sulzer, we have always been very thriving for the technology to make sure the business can serve the best. We have been starting in 2017 and 18, the remote inspections and remote audit in real time scenarios where the measurement, digital measurement can also go for the product we manufacture. Okay, so that kind of transformation of existing collaboration can be also a key factor for engaging customers. Basically, when they travel from a longer distance, we can avoid that longer distance. Let's focus on the conservation of energy, right? We should not talk only about the electric cars and electric batteries. We should also talk about the electronic platforms, which can really avoid the fuel consumptions, right? Really avoid the cost of travel, right? Can avoid the efforts which you make to inspect a site when you can actually have this remote inspections audit from the place right from the factories, from the plants for the manufacturing. But this is also possible in every scenarios in another way. So I would say the wow factor for the employees: adapt and educate, make them literate, and use the right tools, make the connectivity very strong, right? Because that is the portion we need to fix, and that makes it seamlessly and can create an X factor plus a wow factor. Yes.
Right. Wonderful insights, Rajesh. My last question on this
Mhm.
is, what does the future of work look like post COVID? And what do you think is the way forward?
A very interesting question, right? It is kind of predicting the future, okay? And at the same time, mentioning that how today in any normal scenario, how we really predict the road, right? By using Google Maps or maybe some map tools, which make sure that the satellite has the lot of informations exist, and then it makes artificial intelligence and use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to make sure that where the area is more dense, so the traffic is more, right, and the less. So I think this future we have already seen, right? We were never able to predict in the past that how we travel this distance and how long it will take, but now we are able to make it, right? So I would say the future is coming, and we have some tools already in place which can make it happen. You count artificial intelligence, you count machine learning, you count data science, right? So I think data is going to be the one of the biggest factor collecting all those informations, and that makes us a I would say a KPI, a key point indicator, right? How we design a new future. But if you ask a question right away from my perspective and the opinion, right, what we own, then I would say it is not a new normal. It is going to be a next normal. And when we talk about next normal, we are talking about not only the digital platform, we are talking about the mobile or mobility as a key factor, right? It is not only the bring your own devices anymore. It is also going to be the bring your own um, conference, right? Bring, and we have been always used to have the on-premises mindset that my servers belongs to me, my workplace belongs to me, but that is going to change. Okay.
Right.
So in my perspective, the future is going to be towards an hybrid environment, and where the organization has to make a decision: what should stay in, what should I own, and what should I really leave for the collaboration platform to make it more effective. So I would say future is about collaboration on the digital platform, more on the hybrid technologies where the cloud platform providers comes into the picture, more better connectivities and scalable and flexible workplaces.
Right.
If you today talk about a car, right, we do not talk about anymore a car which drives itself. We talk about the car you can use as a platform. We
Right.
never ever into this kind of concept. So I think the future is very promising, I would say, and that looks in a direction that we need to utilize the digital platform as a tool, and should not abuse it further, right? So
Awesome.
hope this answers your question, and you got some answers out of it. It
Absolutely.
was never a straightforward prediction for the future, right? Otherwise you being an astronomer.
No, but very candidly, shared your response. So I think this definitely is very insightful, and I'm sure it's going to be good discussion for our viewers. So thank you so much, Rajesh, and thank you for joining
Welcome.
today and sharing your journey and the practices with us.
Thank you. Thanks, Khushbu.